our freedoms from us every day. They want to come into our homes and take our guns and faith away. Oh, they're insane. Oh, they keep pushing their lies on us every way. If you come for my family, then there's gonna be hell to pay. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't.
Ticking time bomb, stop, drop, roll. Finger on the button, who's got control? Weaponize the news every time I scroll. Come from my guns, but I lock and load. Prime from my hands when I go cold. Pray to the Lord, but they want your soul. They gonna have problems if they come to my home. Till they get my message, I'ma say it slow. Scrolling through the news, anxiety, it starts to hit me. Bible by my pistol by my whiskey. Politicking just to trick me. If you want it, come and get me. But if you sliding through that door, it's a Sammy. Fight for the stripes, but the blood still dripping to the grave, all waving and the flag still whipping. They want my liberty, they won't strip it. They want my land, they won't get it. My grandfather's blue collar's dirty and frayed, cause he keeps rolling in his grave for what they did to this place.
These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't.
Hey everyone, good to see each and every one of you. Tracy was the first one in YouTube. Yay! Good to see you, Tracy. Love you. Christopher, good to see you. Love you. But you better stop telling stories on your mama now. I'm a mama. And we don't appreciate stories being told. Darlene, good to see you. Love you. Terry and Jeff, my big brothers, good to see y'all. Love you both. Cindy, good to see you. Love you. Christopher's already starting on his mama, Cindy. Susan, good to see you. You was first on Rumble. I love you. Jay Keeps, good to see you. Love you. And Bitbot, good to see you. Love you. Yes, Cindy, he's already started. I let him out of my closet and you see what happens. Oh, man. It started raining here earlier, just a little bit, but I think it's quit now, which we need it. We need as much rain as we can get. Yeah, he is, Cindy, but we love him. We love him anyway. He's a pain in the rump, but we love him. Let me see. What do I want to start with? I guess I will start with something to get me in trouble, I guess. Wouldn't have it no other way, right? If you know me, you know me. Okay. Right here we had a situation today in Washington, D.C., where they was talking to a whistleblower. I like to know why they doing all this talking and not holding nobody accountable. They talk, but never do nothing. I want to see Fauci in some handcuffs and thrown in the gulag for all the damage and all the lives that have been taken because of his lies and making it mandate. But, you know, I'm going to show baby Ryan Paul, which I don't like him not one bit, but at least he is right on this about the jab. So I'm going to show this baby clip of him, and then I'm going to let you, I just clipped the one part of all of the meeting. I found this part and of the whistleblowers. So here's Rand Paul.
The government side of this circle was Dr. Anthony Fauci. For years, Dr. Fauci was not merely a public health official speaking from the NIH. He had a long-standing relationship with the national security and intelligence apparatus on biological threats, dangerous pathogens, classified life sciences researches, pandemic preparedness, and COVID origins. Again and again, documents show him being brought into national security discussions far beyond ordinary public health messaging. During COVID, intelligence officials arranged for Dr. Fauci to review highly classified intelligence assessments that could not even be sent outside the White House complex. But how can Anthony Fauci objectively comment on a discussion of COVID origins when he approved the very funding that may have caused the pandemic virus? From the outset of the pandemic, Dr. Fauci shaped the conclusions. Dozens of times, he referred to the idea that the pandemic originating in the lab was a conspiracy, that it was a conspiracy theory. Dr. Fauci convened the now infamous February 1st, 2020 call. Some scientists on that call privately raised serious concerns about a laboratory origin. Yet, ironically, those same scientists later co-authored the proximal origin paper, which publicly dismissed the lab leak hypothesis. One author received a $9 million grant from Dr. Fauci's own agency after he changed his opinion from lab leak on the private phone call to natural origin in public. At the same time, Dr. Fauci coordinated with the national academies on coronavirus origins and public-facing messaging. These were not independent experts reaching a consensus. They were part of the same machine, designed to reach the same conclusion. The question is not whether the government may consult experts. The question is whether those experts were independent, whether conflicts were disclosed, whether dissenting views were preserved, whether the lab leak possibility was fairly evaluated, and whether Congress and the American people received the truth or a curated result.
So that's maybe Rand Paul. his statement, and then here's what the whistleblower said today. A little part of it. It was interesting, I do have to say, but I still want them to be held accountable. because so many's got hurt, has been hurt by it. Some won't never have their life the way it was, and it's wrong.
Public health policy would have been very different had the American public been made aware that a virus from a lab in China was going to serve as the foundation for an emergency use authorization mRNA products being mandated by the former administration. Dr. Fauci's role in the cover-up was intentional. Dr. Fauci influenced the analytical process and findings by leveraging his position to ensure the IC consulted with a conflicted list of curated subject matter experts, public health officials, and scientists. This included some of the authors of the paper, The Proximal Origin of SARS-CoV-2, and other public health experts who have been in his orbit for the last 20-plus years.
So I thought that was very interesting. Very, very interesting. And then plus all the other evidence. Why isn't he locked up? Hey, Gator Girl. Good to see you. Love you. Let me see. What else do I have? Oh, Carney here. Trump talking to Carney. Let's see this little baby. Baby Trumpy talking to baby Carney. Putting him in his place.
Donald, Canada is not for sale. We are a sovereign, independent nation.
Mark, I could buy Canada with what's in Elon's couch cushions. Your whole country costs less than a SpaceX launch.
Our military stands ready to...
Your military has a kayak and a stern letter. Sit this one out, Mark.
So, I know those are kind of short. I wish they was longer, but what can I do other than... I know I can't make them. Nope, I can't. Kevin Walsh was voted in for the new Fed governor. That's a good thing, maybe, hopefully. He doesn't turn. But I believe it's a good thing. Got the other one out. But right here's a little news on that one.
Big news this afternoon. The Senate has just confirmed Kevin Warsh as the new chairman of the Federal Reserve. The vote was almost completely along party lines. That is pretty much what everyone expected. Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman, who is very independent in his thinking, was the only Democrat who voted yes for Warsh to be the new Fed governor. President Trump has aggressively pushed the current chair, Jerome Powell, to go after lowering interest rates in the country, and he's wanted that for quite some time. His term as the chairman of the Federal Reserve Board ends this Friday, but he could stay on until 2028 as one of the Fed governors, and he has said that based on what he sees as attacks against him and the institution, he plans to stay on and keep his spot. So we'll watch that closely. We'll see where that goes. That's going to cause some juggling on the Federal Reserve Board, so we'll keep you up to speed on what's happening there. But Warsh is in, and that is the big news of this afternoon.
Hey, SL20, good to see ya. Love ya. The old governor just needs to sit down. Sit down. Go on. He's had politics in it long enough. He needs to sit down and go away. Go away. That's what he needs to do. Pal. He needs to move along. We will get you, girl. Praying for your best friend's mother. Okay, I was spacing out there for a second. Okay, let's see. And then I found this one, which happened a little while ago, but it just popped up on my feed. So, there was a raid in California. You knew. They're kind of keeping it quiet, I believe, California. But here we go.
Federal agents conducting a massive raid in Los Angeles, targeting what is described as just an open-air drug market. Matt Finn, very familiar with this area of Los Angeles. He has the details. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Dana. MacArthur Park is supposed to be a family park, but it's known for brazen drug use, and two gangs fight for control of it, MS-13 and their rival 18th Street Gang. I went to the historic park yesterday, just hours before the federal raid. I saw people getting high, and all around were people apparently doing what's called the fentanyl fold, when people's bodies fold in half while on fentanyl. I also saw a young man hit the ground, go unconscious. He was revived by LA homeless workers who told him he overdosed, and they left him with boxes of Narcan. Now, shortly after that, 300 federal and local agents stormed the area. They cleared the park. They cut locks on storefronts where drug dealers allegedly stashed product, 6 businesses in total. The DEA tells me they did a 2-month undercover investigation and determined the Sinaloa cartel brings fentanyl and meth into Los Angeles, and it's sold and distributed from the park. 25 people are federally charged, including a female ringleader and her boyfriend associated with the 18th Street Gang. Now, in one stash house alone, 40 pounds of fentanyl was recovered. Street value $8 to $10 million, the equivalent of 190,000 potentially fatal doses.
We're here today because California policies have failed. The policies of California to just let people use drugs open and notoriously with little to no criminal consequences is a failed experiment.
Now, this massive buzz came just hours before a debate in the LA mayor's race, where each candidate, including current mayor Karen Bass, was asked yes or no on whether they would keep LA's program that hands out clean needles to users.
It's run by the city-run needle program.
Right.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Councilmember Rahman?
No.
Mr. Pratt?
Absolutely no needles and pipes for drug addicts on the street.
And as far as addicts on the street, the feds claim they're going to keep a law enforcement presence at this park. They say their guns are bigger than the drug dealers. Dana, Bill.
All right. Thank you so much.
I guess so. My guns is bigger than your guns. I believe they got bigger guns. I believe. I do say. Okay. And then I got another little baby Trump where he says Iran's regime is on life support. He's such a cutie. I can't wait until baby Biden comes back. Here we go.
About the leadership changes that you've talked about in Iran, is this still a leadership that you believe you can negotiate with and ultimately reach a peace deal with?
Well, you have two. You have the moderates and you have the lunatics. And I think the moderates are more respected. The lunatics want to fight till the end. You know, it'll be a very quick fight. But I call them. You have, just like our country, we have lunatics too. I call them lunatics. I call them stupid people too. But in Iran, they have the moderates and dying to make a deal, and then you have the lunatics, and I guess they're a little bit afraid of the lunatics, but and why not? The level of ferocity for protest. You know, the people are watching it. They want to go out on the streets. They have no weapons. They have no guns. We thought the Kurds were going to give us weapons, but the Kurds disappointed us. The Kurds take. They have a great reputation in Congress. Congress says, oh, they fight so hard. No, they fight hard when they get paid. So I'm very disappointed in the Kurds. but they were given. I said it wasn't going to work. By the way, I just have to say it. I disagreed with what they did. They gave it. I said they'll never get there, and I was right. I like to be right. In this case, too bad, but we sent some guns with ammunition, and they were supposed to be delivered, but they kept it. I said they're going to keep it, but what do I know? I've only been doing this a short period of time. What do I know?
For the time being, the ceasefire remains in place?
What?
For the time being, the ceasefire remains in place?
It's unbelievably weak, I would say. I would call it the weakest right now. After reading that piece of garbage they sent us, I didn't even finish reading it. They said, I'm not going to waste my time reading it. I would say it's one of the weakest right now. It's on life support.
Oh, when's he going to unplug the life support? That's what I want to know. Come on, Trump, unplug the life support. Let's get it over with. Unplug them. That's mean. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, this one happened a while back too. See, I've been slacking. I haven't been showing y'all everything I've had. But this happened a while back, and I laughed so hard at Gutfeld. I know some people don't like Gutfeld, but like I say, sometimes he nails it, and sometimes he's outfield somewhere. But this one, I just laughed. I hope y'all get a laugh, especially when he's talking about the way Trump treated the kids.
Kids edition.
Yes. Trump gives sobering stats to a bunch of little brats. On Tuesday, he welcomed children to the Oval Office, where he announced the revival of the presidential physical fitness tests. He also reminded them we have to make a journey down to Iran to take the nuclear weapon.
We have to make a journey down to Iran to take the nuclear weapon. They would have had a nuclear weapon within 2 weeks. Remember, we sent that beautiful B-2 bomber in, and we blew up their nuclear potential. It was obliterated. So we would have had an Iran with a nuclear weapon, and maybe we wouldn't all be here right now.
Wow. Way to lighten the mood, Mr. P.
He just tells them the way it is.
Wasn't all doom and gloom, though. Look at you. He's a big guy.
Look at this guy's a big guy.
Me, I'm doing football right now, and next year I'm going to be trying to do powerlifting.
Oh, whoa. Yes, already, let's go. Whoa. That's awesome. And you'll never compete against women in powerlifting.
No, sir.
Did you see that they had a man in powerlifting? He decided to go the opposite direction. Took a record, stood for 18 years. He beat it by 119 pounds. Whoa. Okay? They put the little quarter of an ounce. To 18 years it stood. This guy came, he was a failed powerlifter. But he went on the other side and he decided that he wanted to go into women's sports, and he broke the record by 118 pounds. Think that's fair? So I don't think we'll have to worry about you.
Yes, sir.
But are you a strong person?
Are you a strong person?
Yes, sir.
Good. You think you can take me in a fight? Hey, that would be embarrassing.
Secret Service would have pounded them.
Finally, what sport do you play?
What sport do you play?
I play volleyball, and in the summer I'm trying to get into soccer.
Wow. And with your height, do you smash the ball with the volleyball? You get up high, can you jump high?
Not very.
Soccer might be better.
Dropping
So
some
honest.
brutal truth. I don't think they expected that, Heather. You got to admit, he has a way with children, but he refuses to talk down to them. He was talking to them like they knew about blowing up countries.
What? You don't have... I thought that was funny. I liked it. Hey, Dee, good to see ya. Love ya. And Goldie, good to see you. Love you. Praying for you. Let's see. What else? They was Susan. It was really cute kids. They got a dose of truth there. I could just see Sky standing there. Sky would have thrown words at him. Like, I can do anything I want to do. You can't tell me I can't. Oh, mercy. Have mercy on me. Let's see. Oh, here we go. About all their crazy weather, darling. This one's about the way we talk about our weather.
In the South, you know we don't need no weatherman. We got knees that pop, cows that lay down, and uncles that sniff the wind like a bloodhound. Y'all ever had all 4 seasons in one day? I left the house this morning with a hoodie on. Now I'm sweating through my britches, and I'll be dodging a hailstorm by the time I get home for supper. That southern weather's disrespectful. It'll be 74 and sunny, birds chirping, not a cloud in the sky. 5 minutes later, looks like the Lord hit the smite button. Don't trust the forecast. Our weatherman predicted sunshine and mild temps last week. Meanwhile, I'm sitting on the porch watching lawn chairs do cartwheels across the yard. We don't even use seasons down here. But we got summer, second summer, pollen, false fall, real fall, surprise summer, the devil's armpit, wet sock humidity, cold snap, tornado week, and I hope that's fireworks. The humidity's so bad down here, you walk outside and feel like a damp biscuit. Your hair poofs up, your thighs stick together, and your sunglasses slide off your face like they gave up. Southern weather don't follow no science. It follows vibes, trauma, and old people's bones.
Oh. Tracy, your weather just stays hot. Which, if it got 60 or 70, Tracy, y'all would say that was freezing. Y'all ain't seen freezing till you come over this way. Over and up. 60 and 70 degree weather's perfect, but y'all would be freezing. Your teeth will be chattering. It's crazy. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, each and every one, very much. Now for our soldiers that gave the ultimate sacrifice.
Folded flags and memories, photographs and the rosary. She hangs her head as the choir sings, and she cries, and she cries, and she cries, and she cries. 'Cause her family was waiting at home and was praying for him to survive. That folded flag that she now owns, she holds it close tonight. Shots ring out, another angel cries. Open up the gates when he arrives. As he fell to the ground, there was no fear in his eyes. They'll bury him before they bury his bride.
Yeah, this is for my people that are fighting.
Rest in peace, heroes. Thank you for your service. I'm praying for all your family members. Next, we have the lives that was stolen by the illegal aliens. Rest in peace, angels. Praying for peace and comfort for y'all, your families.
Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? Yeah, 'cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you'll dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you've arrived. So tell me, what do you do up in heaven? Are your days filled with love and light? Is there music? Is there art and invention? Tell me, are you happy? Are you more alive? 'Cause here on
Keep trusting in God. Rest in peace, angels. Alrighty. Let me see. Okay. Y'all ready for the study guide before the quiz? Y'all ready? This will give y'all time to get y'all's snacks and soda, or for me, water. Get everything ready, because we got this one. Gator Girl showed us the book the past couple of nights, so we've got this.
The book of Ecclesiastes. It's part of the Bible's wisdom literature, and it opens with this line: the words of Kohelet, the son of David, king in Jerusalem. Now, in Hebrew, the word Kohelet means someone who has gathered people together. And in this case, it's to learn, so it's often translated in English as teacher. And the teacher is said to be a son or a descendant of King David. And so there are different views about who this figure might have been. Many think that it refers to King Solomon, others to maybe one of the later kings of David's line, and still others think that it's actually a later Israelite teacher who has adopted a Solomon-like persona as a teaching aid. Whichever of these views is correct, the key thing
Hey, Party Bonza and Priscilla, good to see y'all too. Love ya.
And is different than the author of the book, who remains anonymous. So we do hear the teacher's voice for most of the book, but it's actually a different voice, the author, who introduces us to the teacher in the first sentence, and then at the end concludes the book by summarizing and evaluating everything the teacher just said. So the author is someone who wants us to hear all that the teacher has to say, and then help us process it and form our own conclusion. So what does the teacher have to say? Well, the author summarizes the teacher's basic message at the beginning and right at the end, and it's Hevel, Hevel. Everything is utterly Hevel. Now, most English Bibles translate this word Hevel as meaningless, but that doesn't quite capture the heart of the idea. In Hebrew, Hevel literally means vapor or smoke, and the teacher uses this word 38 times in the book as a metaphor to describe how life is, first of all, temporary or fleeting, like a wisp of smoke. But secondly, also how life is an enigma or a paradox. Like smoke, it appears solid, but when you try and grab onto it, there's nothing there. So there's so much beauty or goodness in the world, but just when you're enjoying it, tragedy strikes and it all seems to blow away. Or we all have a strong sense of justice, but all the time bad things happen to good people. So life is constantly, it's unpredictable, it's unstable, or in the teacher's words, like chasing after the wind. Hevel. Now that's kind of a downer. So why is he saying all of this? The author's basic goal is to target all of the ways that we try to build meaning and purpose in our lives apart from God. And he lets the teacher deconstruct these. So the author thinks we spend most of our time investing energy and emotion in things that ultimately have no lasting meaning or significance. And he lets the teacher give us a hard lesson in reality. You can see this most clearly in the opening and closing poems, which focus first of all on time and then on death. So the teacher says, you can spend your whole life working and achieving because you think that makes your life meaningful. You should really stop and consider the march of time. For all of the human effort that takes place in the world, nothing really ever changes. So sure, we develop technology and we build nations that rise and fall, but go climb a mountain and see if it cares. It was there long before any of us, and it will be here long after. I mean, no one's even going to remember you or anything you did 100 years from now, but that mountain, it'll still be there. And the ocean will still be breaking on the beach, and the sun will still rise and set. And so time will eventually erase you and me and everything that we care about. And if that's not disheartening enough, the teacher also can't stop talking about death all the way through the book, but especially in this poem near the end. He says, death is the great equalizer, and it renders meaningless most of our daily activities. It devours the wise and the fool, the rich and the poor. No matter who you are, what you've done, good or bad, we're all going to die, and it's inescapable. So with these two ideas in hand, the teacher goes on to consider all the activities and false hopes that we invest our lives in to find meaning and significance, like wealth or career or social status or pleasure. So you think working hard is going to make life worth it? Think about the stress and the toll that takes on you, all the anxiety and the sleepless nights. And by the time you actually earn some wealth, you're going to be too old to enjoy it anyway. And then by the time that you have to pass it on to someone, they may not even be someone who cares about anything that you did. Or maybe
This
you
is
think
making
pleasure
me
is gonna make
depressed.
life worth it for you. Go for it. Live for your vacations, live for the weekend party. Monday always comes. Hevel, hevel. Everything is utterly hevel. So what does the teacher advocate then? That we become pure hedonists or relativists? Well, no, that would be hevel too. The teacher acknowledges the ideas from Proverbs that living by wisdom and the fear of the Lord, that these have real advantages. On the whole, life will probably go better for you. See, but the problem is that even living by wisdom and the fear of the Lord, they're hevel too, because they don't guarantee a good life. Good people die tragically, and horrible people live long and prosper. There's just too many exceptions. And so even wisdom is a hevel. Again, not meaningless, but an enigma. Wisdom doesn't work the way you think it should all of the time. So what's the way forward in the midst of all this hevel? And here, paradoxically, the teacher discovers the key to the true enjoyment of life under the sun. It's accepting hevel. It's acknowledging that everything in your life is totally out of your control. About 6 different times at some of the bleakest moments in his monologue, the teacher talks about the gift of God, which is the enjoyment of simple, good things in life, like friendship or family, a good meal, or a sunny day. You can't control these things. You're certainly not guaranteed them, but that's their beauty. When I come to adopt a posture of total trust in God, it frees me to simply enjoy my life as I actually experience it, not as I think it ought to be. Because even my expectations about what life ought to be are ultimately hevel. Hevel. Everything under the sun is utterly hevel. And so the teacher's words come to a close. Right here at the end, the author speaks up again, and he brings it all to a conclusion. He says, the teacher's words are very important for us to hear. He likens them to a shepherd's staff with a goad, a pointy end, which might hurt when it pokes you, but he says the teacher is trying to poke you to get you to move in the right direction towards greater wisdom. The author then warns us that you can actually take the teacher's words too far, and you could spend your whole life buried in books trying to answer life's existential puzzles. Don't try, he says. You'll never get there. And so instead, the author offers his own conclusion, and it's this: fear God and keep his commandments. This is the whole duty of humans, for God will bring every deed into judgment, every hidden thing, whether good or evil. And so the author thinks it's good to let the teacher challenge your false hopes and remind you that time and death make most of life completely out of your control. But what gives life true meaning is the hope of God's judgment. The hope that one day God will clear away all of the hevel and bring true justice to our world. And it's that hope that should fuel a life of honesty and integrity before God, despite the fact that I remain puzzled by most of life's mysteries. And that's the wisdom of the book of Ecclesiastes.
Hevel. There at the beginning it was kind of sad, but at the end it made sense. Jay Keeps, I'm with you. Other than the word Heather. See, I can't even say it now. So, Alrighty, let's get the trivia pulled up. There you go, Jay Keeps. That's it. I can't say it, but there you go. Heather. Yeah, something like that. Oh. That was kind of sad there at the beginning. But it's true. God controls everything, and God's will be done. That's what we should say all the time. God's will be done. We just got to trust and believe. And God knows what's right. He's not going to do anything to harm us because he loves his children. Okay, let me get the trivia. Sure. Grab it. Sure.
Welcome to Bible Quiz Tabs. Each quiz comes with clear Bible questions and answers, with scripture references to help you explore both Old and New Testaments. Subscribe to start your journey. Let the quiz begin. Question 1. What famous phrase opens and closes the preacher's search for meaning? A. To everything there is a season. B. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. C. Fear God and keep his commandments.
See, this is one that the Bible quiz didn't have no quiz on. There'll be several towards the end here that'll be like this. I had to hunt to find a quiz on this book. So, let me see. We got Gator Girl coming in hot with a B. Christopher with a B. Tracy with a B. Darlene with a B. Darlene. Wait a minute there. What happened to you? Hold on a second. Okay. Darlene with a B. D with a B. Oh, okay. Well, I fixed you. Okay, let's see. Hey, BitBot, welcome.
Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you waiting on me? You got your bell button? Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Empty space. Jay Keeps with a C, I think. SL with a B. I'm going with B, and Susan's with a B.
Cindy with a C. And Priscilla with a B coming in hot. Okay, let's see how this one goes.
The correct answer is B. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. The explanation. This refrain, meaning meaningless or futility, is the central theme of life under the sun. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verses 2 and 12 to 8. Question 2. Who is the author described as the preacher, son of David, king in Jerusalem? A. David. B. Hezekiah. C. Solomon.
Oh, let's see. Gator Girl coming in with a C. Tracy with a C, D with a C, Cindy coming in hot with a C, and Darlene with a C.
I went with C. SL20 with C. Jay Keeps with C, and Susan with C.
Okay, the answer is, I don't like this one, but it's okay.
C. Solomon is the correct answer. The explanation. This description, along with the author's great wisdom and wealth, strongly points to King Solomon. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 1. Question 3. How does the preacher describe human labor and achievement under the sun? Select 1. A. As vanity and a chasing after wind. B. As bringing great satisfaction. C. As the main purpose of life.
Let's see. Gator Girl with an A. Christopher coming in hot with an A. Darlene with an A. Tracy with an A.
I went with
Cindy
A.
with an A.
SL20 with an A. Susan with an A. Jay Keeps with an A.
And D with an A. Here we go.
Well done. The answer is A, as vanity and a chasing after wind. The explanation. This phrase appears repeatedly as a metaphor for the futility of pursuing earthly goals apart from God. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 14. Question 4. What did the preacher discover about the pursuit of wisdom? A. It is the only thing that brings true happiness. B. It provides all the answers to life's questions. C. With much wisdom comes much sorrow.
Let's see. Let's see here. Gator Girl with a C. Tracy coming in hot with a C. Darlene with a C. D with a C.
We have straight C's on Rumble.
Cindy with a C. And Christopher with a C. The answer is...
Superb. The answer is C. With much wisdom comes much sorrow. The explanation. He found that even wisdom ultimately led to frustration, as it exposed more of life's futility. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 18. Question 5. Which chapter contains the famous poem, "For everything there is a season"? A. Chapter 1. B. Chapter 3. C. Chapter 12.
I'm going with B.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was there thinking. Let's see. Christopher with a B. Gator Girl with a B. Darlene coming in hot with a B. D with a B. Tracy with a B.
SL20 with a B. Jay Keeps with a B. I'm going with B. And Susan with a B.
Okay, the answer is...
Excellent. The answer is B, chapter 3. The explanation. This well-known poem lists contrasting pairs like a time to be born and a time to die, illustrating life's sovereign cycles. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1. Question 6. Complete the famous line from that poem. A time to weep and a time to choose from. A, laugh. B, rejoice. C, sing.
Was that your big hint?
I'm seeing who catch on, but Christopher didn't. Gator Girl coming in hot with an A. Christopher with a B. Tracy with an A. And Darlene with an A. And D with an A. And me with an A.
I went with A. SL20 with A. Jay Keeps with A or B. A. And Susan with an A.
Okay, the answer is
You got it correct, A, laugh. The explanation. This verse shows the contrasts and God-ordained seasons of human experience. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 4. Question 7. What does the preacher say is a key benefit of companionship? A, iron sharpens iron. B, a friend sticks closer than a brother. C, two are better than one.
let's see. Okay, D. We got Gator Girl with a C. Tracy coming in hot with a C. Darlene with a C. Okay, Priscilla. Christopher with a C. And I'm picking C.
Yeah, Susan with a C. I'm going to go with C. Jay Keeps with the C. And SL20 may have stepped away.
Wait a minute.
Oh, with a C.
Here we go. C's across the board.
Nice work, C. Two are better than one is the right choice.
We're
the
burning
explanation.
this quiz up.
He praises companionship, noting that two can help each other, keep each other warm, and defend one another. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 9. Question 8. What does the preacher say about a cord of 3 strands? Decide between A, it is stronger than iron. B, it is not quickly broken. C, it can bind any enemy.
I'm going with the middle one. B.
That's what I was thinking.
B, 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 B. Christopher with a C. Gator Girl with a B. Darlene with a B. Tracy with a B.
SL20 with a B. Jay Keeps with a B. Susan with a B. Yeah, I took B.
Okay. Here we go.
The expected answer is B, it is not quickly broken. The explanation.
Oh.
This proverb follows two are better than one, emphasizing the strength found in godly companionship. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 12. If you're enjoying the Bible quizzes, we'd love for you to join our Bible quiz community. Please like the video, subscribe, and become a part of our growing family of Bible enthusiasts. Question 9. What is the preacher's advice about making vows to God? A. It is better not to vow than to make a vow and not fulfill it. B. To make vows often to show piety. C. To make vows only in the temple.
This is a big A.
Yep.
Or
Gator
that's what I'm
girl
taking.
coming in hot with an A. Darlene with an A. Tracy Tracy with an A. Christopher with an A. And I'm taking an A. Did I say Darlene with an A too?
Yep.
Okay.
I went with A. SL20 A. Jay Keeps A. Susan A.
Okay. The answer is
A. It is better not to vow
A.
than to make a vow and not fulfill it is the accurate choice. The explanation. He warns against rashly making promises to God, as God takes vows seriously and expects
Amen.
them to be kept. Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verses 4 to 5. Question 10. What does the preacher say about someone who loves money? Take a moment to think. A. They will eventually find satisfaction. B. They will never have enough. C. They will be blessed with more.
Mercy.
Yes. Right. I like this quiz. What did you mean you don't like this? It's pretty. I like having 3 options, not 4.
I don't like the clock.
Oh, yeah. Well,
And it makes it's loud. It's quick. I have to keep my hand on the mouse and click it, or it will go by too fast.
right. All right. So I'll start. SL with a B. I went with B. Jay Keeps B and Susan B.
Alrighty. And over here we got Gator Girl with a B. Tracy with a B. Christopher coming in hot with a B. And Darlene with a B. And the answer is...
The correct choice is B. They will never have enough.
B.
The explanation. The preacher states,
They'll
whoever
never have
loves
enough.
money never has enough, exposing the vanity of pursuing wealth. Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 10. Question 11. According to the preacher, what is better than fine perfume? A. Great riches. B. Royal power. C. A good name.
I'm
Yeah.
going to say a good name.
There you go.
Good name, good name. Christopher coming in hot with a C. Tracy with a C. D with a C. And Darlene with a C. Gator Girl coming in hot with a C. Welcome
SL20
back,
with
D.
SL20 with a C. Jay Keeps with a C. Susan with a C. And I'm picking C.
Okay, everybody over here is with a C, so C's across the board. And they say
You've
these
got
are
this.
the hardest
C. A good name
questions.
is correct. The explanation. This proverb emphasizes the supreme value of reputation and character over fleeting material luxuries. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 1. Question 12. What common fate befalls both the wise and the fool? A. They are both forgotten after death. B. They both end up with the
Sounds
same
about
wealth.
right.
C. They are both honored by their children.
Running.
Because they sure was talking about a lot of death in there. So I'm going to go with A.
Right.
Get a girl with an A. Tracy with an A. Christopher with an A. Darlene with an A.
So 20 with an A. Susan with an A. Jay Keeps with an A. And I went with A.
The answer is D, coming in hot with an A. The answer is...
The valid answer is A. They are both forgotten after death.
A.
The explanation. The preacher observes the vanity of earthly wisdom, as even the wise man dies and is eventually forgotten, just like the fool. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verse 16.
Y'all gonna forget me if I die.
Question 13. What recurring positive advice does the preacher give? Only true Bible fans will get this. A. To avoid pleasure in pursuit of higher things. B. To eat, drink, and enjoy your work as a gift from God. C. To store up wealth for the future.
Oh, the only one I think would be B. I think.
Yeah, they pretty much talked about B in the preview.
Yeah. So we got Christopher with a B. Get a girl with a B. Tracy with a B. And Darlene with a B.
So 20 with a B. Susan with the B. I selected B.
And D with a B after he passes out candy over here.
And Jay Keeps with a B as well.
Here we go. B's across the board.
Brilliant. Option B, to eat, drink, and enjoy your work as a gift from God, is spot on. The explanation. Amidst the vanity, the preacher repeatedly concludes that finding joy in the simple, present gifts God provides is wise, e.g., Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 18. Question 14. What proverb encourages generosity and wise risk-taking? A. A penny saved is a penny earned. B. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth. C. Cast your bread upon the waters.
Oh, you needed the sugar? Yeah. Don't let your sugar drop, D. Gator Girl with a C. Christopher with a C. Darlene with a C. Tracy coming in hot with a C. Darlene with a, D with a C. And Priscilla with a C.
Yeah, Jay Keeps. I had to look at it a couple times myself. SL with a C. Susan with a C. I selected C. And Jay Keeps is a question mark. So you can go.
Ready.
It's learning time. I want to see the verse.
Oh, D.
You're on track. C. Cast your bread upon the waters is correct. The explanation. This proverb advises a life of generous action, with the faith that, after many days you will find it again. Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 1. Question 15. What is the preacher's main advice to young people? A. To enjoy youth but remember God's judgment. B. To pursue wealth while they are strong. C. To study and gain as much knowledge as possible.
Gosh, I think it's A.
You think?
I think.
You thunk. You thunk right. Gator Girl come in hot with an A. Christopher with an A. Darlene with an A. Tracy with an A. And D with an A.
Just remember to tell my boss that. It suggested not to have my nose in the books and learn stuff. Get out and enjoy.
There you go.
SL with an A. I selected A. Susan with an A. Jay Keeps is going multiple choice, C or A. It said in the study guide not to have your nose buried in books. That's the only reason I made that comment about the books. So C, that's what I was referring to. We're ready.
Okay. The answer is...
Spot on. The correct option is A. To enjoy youth but remember God's judgment. The explanation. He advises them to rejoice in their youth, but with the sober understanding that God will bring every act to judgment. Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 9. Question 16. Who should a young person remember in the days of your youth? A. Their parents. B. Their creator. C. Their teachers.
Right?
Oh, man. Priscilla with an A. Christopher with an A. I think they're getting it mixed up. Get a girl with a B. Tracy with an A. Darlene with a B. Tracy with a B. D with a B. And I'm going with my Lord, my God, my Creator. B.
D. Yeah. Susan with a B. No, Susan, we're not gonna let you do that. You're gonna take B. I know you say or A. Yes, we're supposed to, but in this particular chapter, this book, okay, B or A. Jay Keeps with B, SL20 with B, and I took B.
But they are a verse talking about you would live longer if you obey your parents.
Correct.
But this is talking about something different. Here we go. Priscilla says A or B.
Right on target. The answer is B. Their creator. The explanation. This is a call to build a foundation of faith in God before the troubles and decline of old age arrive. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 1. Question 17. Chapter 12 contains a long poetic description of what? Pick from A. The creation of the world. B. The building of a great city. C. The process of growing old.
Keep laughing. You'll be getting those AARP cards in the mail. Did you mute, I was gonna say, did you mute yourself?
Bitbot, stop it. Okay, let's see. Gator Girl with a C. Tracy with a C. Darlene with a C. Christopher with a C. Priscilla coming in hot with a C. And D with a C.
SL20 with a C. Susan with a C. I pick C. AARPC. And Jay keeps with a C. So we're all in.
Here we go. Here we go. Tamara with a C.
Outstanding. C. The process of growing old is right. The explanation. It uses metaphors like the keepers of the house tremble, aging hands, and the grinders cease, loss of teeth. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verses 2 to 6. Question 18. What happens to the body and spirit at death? A. The dust returns to the earth and the spirit returns to God. B. They both sleep until the resurrection. C. The spirit vanishes with the body.
This book is got a lot of gloom in it, doom and gloom.
Well, it did say that in the review, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Susan says you're funny.
Oh, Lordy. Lordy, Lordy. Okay, we got Gator Girl with an A. Tracy with an A. Christopher with an A. Darlene with an A. D coming in hot with an A. And Priscilla with an A.
All right, Susan with an A. Jay Keeps with an A. SL20 with an A. And I'm going with A as well.
Now, y'all know what we don't finish of these tonight, we're moving along. I don't like these questions. Here we go.
You're crushing it. A. The dust returns to the earth and the spirit returns to God is right. The explanation. The preacher concludes his description of death with this summary of human dissolution. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 7. If you're enjoying the Bible quizzes, we'd love for you to join our Bible quiz community. Please like the video, subscribe, and become a part of our growing family of Bible enthusiasts. Question 19. What is the final, ultimate conclusion of the entire book? A. Enjoy life to the fullest. B. Fear God and keep His commandments. C. Pursue wisdom above all else.
Okay, I'm picking B. Beep beep. Gator Girl said beep beep. Beep beep. Christopher with a B. D coming in hot with a B. Tracy with a B. Darlene with a B. And Priscilla with a B.
SL20 with a B. Susan with a B. Jay Keeps with a B. And I took a B.
And D says D.
You're doing great. B. Fear God and keep His commandments is correct.
Nice to you.
The explanation. After exploring all of life's vanities, the preacher arrives at this as the only true source of meaning. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13. Question 20. Why should we fear God and keep his commandments? A. It brings wealth and honor. B. Our friends will respect us. C. It is the whole duty of man.
Oh, going with C. I do believe C. We got Gator Girl with a CC. Darlene with a C. D with a C. Christopher coming in hot with a C. Tracy with a C. And Priscilla with a C.
And on Rumble, we have straight C's.
Christopher, you don't have to share that with me. Trust me.
Keep it up. The right answer is C. It is the whole duty of man. The explanation. This is the ultimate purpose of human existence, transcending all the vanities of life under the sun. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13. Question 21. What is the final reason given for obeying God? Possible answers. A. God will bring every deed into judgment. B. It is a family tradition. C. It is the logical thing to do.
I'm using Tina's logic, and I'm going with A.
Yep.
Gator Girl with an A. Priscilla with an A. Darlene with an A. Christopher with an A. Tracy with an A. And D coming in hot with an A.
SL with an A. Susan with an A. I went with A. And she's a little behind, but she's been on it. Jay Keeps. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
The correct answer is A. God will bring every deed into judgment. The explanation. The book ends with a reminder of ultimate accountability, for God will bring every deed into judgment. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 14. Question 22. What is better than 2 handfuls with toil and chasing after wind? A. A feast with strife. B. A house full of wealth. C. 1 handful with tranquility.
I have no idea.
C. I'm gonna go with C.
Okay, I go with you. And Chad over here is nailing it. Gator Girl with a C. Christopher with a C. Darlene coming in hot with a C. Priscilla, C, I guess. Oh, it's okay, D. Good night. Be safe. Praying for you and Goldie and your dad. C.
All right. SL20 with the C. Jay Keeps C. Susan C. And I pick C.
Okay. The answer is
C. 1 handful with tranquility is the correct answer. The explanation. The preacher concludes that a simple, peaceful life is better than a stressful life spent endlessly striving for more. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 6. Question 23. What does the preacher say about making many books? Think about these. A. There is no end, and much study wearies the body. B. It is the best way to gain wisdom. C. It is a worthy and noble pursuit.
A.
A. A. Gator Girl with an A. Christopher with an A. Darlene with an A. Priscilla coming in hot with an A. And Tracy with an A.
SL with an A. Jay Keeps with an A. Susan with an A. And I selected A.
Okay, here we go.
Well done. The answer is A. There is no end, and much study wearies the body. The explanation. He contrasts the endless, wearying human search for knowledge with the simple truth of fearing God. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 12. If you're enjoying the Bible quizzes, we'd love for you to join our Bible quiz community.
Move on.
Please like the video, subscribe, and become a part of our
two more
growing
to do.
family
Four.
of Bible enthusiasts.
It's been 4
Question
of them.
24. What does the key phrase "under the sun" mean? A. The entire created universe. B. Life from a purely human and earthly perspective. C. Only the things that happen during the daytime.
Oh, I'm going with B. Let's see. Where am I at? I'm lost.
I think Gator may have been the first. I don't. Yeah, Gator was probably the first to answer.
Okay.
B.
Gator Girl with an A. Christopher with an A. Darlene with an A. Priscilla
No,
with
no,
an
no,
A.
no.
Wait, no.
Right.
Gator Girl
Down.
with a B.
The B.
Okay. Gator Girl with a B. Christopher with an A. Cindy coming in hot with an A. Darlene with a B. Priscilla with a B. And Tracy with a B. And I'm picking B. So we got mixed A and B.
All right. I have B. Jay Keeps has A. SL with a B. Susan with a B.
So it's okay, Tracy. It's all good.
Superb. The answer is B. Life from a purely human and earthly perspective. The explanation. This phrase, used nearly 30 times, refers to the preacher's perspective as he examines life apart from a divine revelation. Question 25.
901.
What
We're
does
gonna
the
do last
preacher
one?
observe about nature's
we're gonna
endless
finish this
cycles?
All right.
Choose from A. There is nothing new under the sun. B. That nature proves God's existence. C. That humanity is always making progress.
Okay. Last question, last answer of tonight. And then I believe the Song of Songs.
Well, that was
has-
my question. Are we going to do the Song of Solomon, or are we going to move on to Isaiah? What does everybody want to do? Well, let's get through this quick.
Yeah. Gator Girl with an A. Christopher with an A. Darlene coming in hot with an A. Tracy with an A. And Priscilla with an A.
All right. Susan with an A. SL20 with an A. I selected A. And Jay Keeps with an A.
Whoop, whoop. All A's.
Excellent. The answer is A. There is nothing new under the sun. The explanation. He notes the sun and rivers to show the repetitive, cyclical nature of earthly existence, adding to the sense of vanity. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verses 5 to 9. Thank you for joining today's Bible quiz.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I mean, I guess it's up to everybody. If you want to move ahead, is there even a quiz for Song of Solomon?
I found one.
Okay, so I guess if there is one and there's a study guide for it, we can do it.
Well, there's a study guide. Let me look right here real fast. Yeah, there's one, and it's 7 minutes long. And quiz.
Okay. So everybody out there on YouTube and Rumble, if you guys are okay with it, we'll do Song of Solomon next, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Not seeing anything,
Songs
so I
of
guess we're.
Solomon.
Yep.
Yeah, there's 25 questions. I was looking where I had them saved.
Okay, we're gonna go on that then. Susan, I'm setting up the raid after we say goodnight.
Okay. Thank you.
So, yep. Speaking of, I'm getting off. You say goodnight. Good night.
Good night. Love you.
Love you.
Thank you. Alrighty. Everyone, good night. And Song of Solomon is tomorrow night. And we'll have the to me bear quiz. I didn't really like that quiz too well, but hey. When you have to pick one, you have to pick one. So I love each and every one of y'all. And please keep in prayer Betty, Steve, and Aaron, and Betty's brother-in-law. Keep Dee for continuing healing, Goldie, and Dee's dad in your prayers. Teacup for the doctors to finally give her an appointment for her eyes. Darlene, Bonnie, both Cindy's, and Mel for them and their families. Santa for his safety. Jared, Julius, and Chris for complete recovery and for their health. Carrie for his health. Gator Girl, I usually say for an apartment or home, but now so she can have the strength to get moved in and enjoy it. She got a place. And Tina B, keep her in your prayers, that God wraps his arms around her and comforts her. And if you would, say a little prayer for my aunt and my dad. And remember, if God places someone on your heart or on your mind, stop and pray, because he placed them there for a reason. And we don't know what our chat families are going through, but he does, and he's right there with them. So keep each and every one in your prayers. God bless, good night, and I will see you tomorrow night with the Song of Solomon.
Every step I take, every stride I make, I look around, sometimes I feel alone. Think about this life I live, only so much time to give. I'm on the run into the unknown. The line I'm walking just straight, one outside I say it ain't fun. I'm not here to impress anyone. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. I head down since I left town. Sorry for the letdown. Don't know the next time that I'll be around. When I ask myself why I do what I do, there's a couple reasons, yeah, I can count a few. All the ones that are proud of me, all the ones that doubted me. Thanks for watching my dreams become reality. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. This road I'm on.